Control Z. And welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for Control Z Season 2, a Netflix original series. Let me know, did you understand what happened at the end of Season 1? Were you reeling because of what happened and you were upset because you're like, oh no, this is not the way the story I wanted to go? I actually wasn't sure that we were going to get a second season for this, but obviously they announced it on Instagram, and so here we are, Season 2. Do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's jump in. It's a new semester, and it seems like everyone has all but forgotten Lewis. That is, until an unknown person takes over Lewis's social media and starts threatening revenge on those who made his life a living hell. Once again, it's up to Sophia to figure out who the culprit is, as each act of revenge escalates and changes our characters' lives forever. This is interesting. I was wondering which way they were going to go for a season 2, how they would do the social media stuff again, and it does seem like for now it's almost a one-trick pony. It's the hacking, and Sophia has to be able to find out, track down the hacker, and stop them from doing the nastiness that they do. One of the things I really liked about the first season is that in amongst the drama, there is an action sequence of events that keeps happening within each episode. The episodes don't outstay their welcome. It rattles forward with each episode very quickly. So we get the teenage drama in the college. We get the drama at home. We get the building of the characters in the background. And then so by the time we hit that end of the first season, that beat where things have escalated to a character getting shot, to people kind of the light coming out. I think it was episode 7 where we finally found out who the hacker was, and then that escalates to what happens at the end of season 1. Problem is, if you keep using the same thing, you can feel like, well, when you start at the beginning of season 2, you can feel like, oh no, this is just the same thing. You know, what are they going to do to make it fresh, to keep it different, to keep me interested? Thing is, they do, because of how quick the pacing is and how quickly they get straight into the story of this one, you are hooked. And so that is the hook at the beginning. The escalation, as in the synopsis, with what the character is willing to do is quite harsh, and I was surprised by the escalation without doing spoilers. The first one happens pretty much, I think, in the first episode, and I was like, wow, we're really getting into the meat of it. So in between that drama, season 2 really goes for story and arc. Once again, you're going to, I don't know, you might be split on the end. I know a few people were. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the ending. I think that'll be an interesting talk. But for me, I thought the characters and the actors played very well again. They haven't had to build so much on their characters this time around because they're leaning off of season 1, and so they're able to build more of what the story is going on. This reminds me a lot of certain Netflix series where they take a MacGuffin, the thing, the hacking, the story of something that happened. They take that and then they push that into season 2, and because they've built everything from season 1, they're able then to introduce new characters and then just lean more heavily on what we know about our characters already. And so we have relationships that are tested, we have some cute drama moments, we have a few dialogue moments that I thought were really good. I thought the scripting was tighter for me in this one. There were some cheesy moments once again, and you're gonna get that in the kind of college drama, but for the most part it was a pretty tense ride, and I really enjoyed what they showed us. I highly recommend season 2 of this series. I thought the score was good. The some clever camera work, which I don't think I remember seeing in season 1, but season 2 surprised me somewhat. And there were a few twists and turns that I was like, oh, okay. I figured they were going to figure it out somehow. And I think that's partly why this works, because the investigation makes you as a viewer want to figure out, you know, the clues to whodunit with hacking, and that is a lot of fun. So if they keep the pacing going, which they do for the most part, and then you're invested in the characters somewhat because you've already had season 1, then this kind of leans into the story that they've got going for remembering who killed one of our characters, and so that is the arc, and I thought it was really entertaining. Let me know in the comments below, did you enjoy this as much as season 1? Who's your favorite character this season? Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.